Hello and welcome to Arcade Comedy Theater's online Lucky Draw Show. I'm your host, Scott Trampus, and I'm really happy to be involved in this show tonight. Lucky Draw is my favorite show. I love the mix and mingle of styles and performers that you'll be seeing tonight. I know the identity of the folks that are the special guests in our virtual green room. So more about them later. I really want to say hi to all of you who are joining us from home, watching on YouTube and Arcade Live. I think you're really going to enjoy this show, and we're going to have a lot of fun. As you can imagine, the arts community has really been hit hard during this pandemic, and Arcade Comedy Theater is clearly no exception. It is our home for nonprofit theater at 943 Liberty Avenue in Pittsburgh. And in fact, this show is helping support Arcade Comedy Theater. They're closed for indoor operations. In fact, the theater's been closed for 6 months now. They're working really hard to have online shows like this one and outdoor classes and shows. But anything you can do to help us as far as donations goes will really help. If you're watching this on the Arcade Comedy Theater channel, you should see a button below that says donate to the theater. If you're watching on YouTube, you can go through the, you can actually go through the links and you'll find a place to donate to the theater. One thing I want to tell you is throughout the month of September, and I'm going to read this so I get this right, Arcade will direct 50% of all individual donations toward youth programming at the theater, including penny arcade, pay-as-you-wish shows, and youth education and outreach. So anything you do to help will be greatly appreciated. So thank you so much. I also want to tell you that tonight's show is BYOB. So there are snacks in your pantry, there are beverages in your refrigerator, and bathrooms are conveniently located in your house. So the other audience I want to talk about is our Zoom audience. So let's bring up the house lights, if you will, and have them reveal themselves. All right, there they are. Hey, so Arcade Comedy Theater teaches classes. So all these talented, friendly faces all belong to alumni of Arcade Academy. And they will all be performing tonight. But what's great about this show, because it's billed as random improv encounters, it's absolutely random. They have no idea who they're going to be performing with or what they're going to be doing. And all their names are in this very low-tech bucket. And I'll be pulling their names throughout the show. Now, the key word in that phrase is improv. Stands for improvisation. Everything you see here will be made up on the spot. So let me talk to you about the show itself. It's split into 3 parts. We're going to pull 5 names, and those 5 lucky draws will perform a short form improv set with our special guests. Short form improv is where we get a whole bunch of suggestions, and it's a series of scenes with rules and mechanics, usually in the form of games, like maybe you'd seen in Whose Line Is It Anyway? So you'll see a bunch of games. Those lucky draws, when that's over, they'll go back in our Zoom audience. I'll pull 5 additional names. Those 5 will perform a long form set with our special guest. In long form, I'm just going to get 1 suggestion. You're going to see a series of scenes like a mini play based on that 1 suggestion. It could be related. It could be unrelated scenes, or it could start off unrelated and become related. The audience figure that out at the same time, which is why long form is so great. So without further ado, you lucky draws, go ahead and mute your cameras, and we're going to bring out our special guest. So our first special guest is the Director of Development of Arcade Comedy Theater. She is this coach of student team Select Start, and she is a member of award-winning Penny Arcade. Please welcome Beth Getcheth.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I'm very excited that tonight we have Arcade Comedy Theater house team Zero Suit joining us. Individually, they are Minnie McHale, Mike Madsen, Robin Hitchcock, and Maddie Francis.
Yay!
Right. So without further ado, let me All right. Without further ado, I'm going to pull the first 5 names. Lucky draws. When you hear your name, please, and you guys, the special guests, you can stay on. But lucky draw, when you hear your names, please unmute your cameras. Kevin Finch.
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Colin White.
Yay.
Beverly Conrique.
Yay.
Woo!
And let's see, last but not least, Sarah Morgan.
Yay.
All right, everybody, the first game we're going to play is freeze. Now, what's going to happen is 2 people will be in a scene, and at any given moment, someone can uncover their cameras like this and say freeze and tag out one of the performers in the scene, and then take on their exact physicality or facial expression. Now, of course, since you only see most of us from the neck up, when you're in your scenes, try to give people something to work with, you know? So that way it'll give the person that's tagging in. So remember, people that come in, it's a 2-part process. Say freeze and tag out person. If you're tagged out, please cover your camera immediately and the scene will continue. A totally different scene, by the way. So to get us started, let's have Beth Getches and Colin White. And I asked for a place where 2 people could meet, and Kaylee Sabol told me bus stop. So your suggestion is bus stop.
Hey, come here often?
Yes, this is my bus stop. Welcome.
Oh. Well, I thought this was my bus stop, but that must be that must be on 4th and 5th.
Oh, wait a minute.
Freeze. Tag out Beth.
Is tag out Beth.
You have to smell that. It's not in my head. I mean, do you smell that? It's feet. It's definitely feet.
It smells like hands.
Hands? Mm-mm. I've smelled hands before, buddy. It's definitely feet. And they're not mine.
I just smell like delicious Old Spice.
Freeze, tag out Mindy. Wow. That's the most beautiful ingrown hair I've ever seen.
Yeah. Do you want to buy it?
I mean, I feel like I'd have to un-ingrow it if I was going to buy it, unless you're just going to hang out next to me at all times and let me look at your beautiful, beautiful inflamed hair follicle.
Hell, you'll see.
Tag
Jingle.
out Colin. Well, we'll see.
All right. Okay, I'm feeling lucky. Let's do this.
And the winner is... Oh, sorry.
All right.
Better luck next time.
Okay, well, I just lost my car. What about the deed to my house?
Ooh, gonna have to claim that too.
Okay, great. Let's spin again.
All right, this is for your son.
Oh,
Freeze. Tag out Robin. I just don't see where I'm going to fit into this car.
Well, you don't even have to worry about that. See, the door here, it comes off.
Yeah.
So there's just a hole there.
And then I put it back on by just kind of jamming it.
Yeah, you hold it on.
Oh, like a Jeep. Yeah, I can have my arm out the side.
Yeah, you'll look real cool.
All right, and I don't have money per se. Do you work out any other kind of deals here?
Freeze.
Tag out Mike. I don't care, Mommy. I'm going to touch my face all I want, even if there's germs on it. You can't tell me what to do.
I know I know I can't tell you what to do.
I'm already 5. I'm so big.
You're so big, dear. So big. Just.
I don't think germs are real, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, remember last week when your cousin was throwing up and making 2 and
Freeze, tag out Kevin. I want to say that I'm proud of you, darling. I want to say that. I want to say that. I would love to be proud of you after that piano recital, but you know, you missed that flat note. So
But I practiced for so long. I practiced for like a year.
Yeah, that was a good effort. And I want to say that I'm proud that you tried.
I guess I'm just not good enough.
You know,
Freeze, tag out Bev.
I can't believe you're firing me tonight.
Okay, I think that I used the phrase "let go." I'm pretty sure I never said
Please
fire.
tag out Robin. So listen, my pappy always told me there's 2 types of people, sharks and minnows. So you gonna buy this ostrich or not?
Well, I'm the shark, so of course I'm gonna buy the ostrich.
That's what I'm talking about. Now listen.
Yeah, so the deal was for $5. So I'm in for the 5, the ostrich, because he is kind of tiny. I've never seen it. Like the ostriches are supposed to be like my height, 5'2". This one's only 4'9".
I listen. You know, I took that into account, and that's why I'm giving you such a good deal. You know, the Kelly Blue Book value on an ostrich right now, it's at least $2.99, and that's with sticker.
Yeah, and I know the $5. It seemed like at first I thought I was being taken, but I have a plan, and just because of the training course that you gave us, how to turn an ostrich into a gold mine, I'm convinced that for my $5 investment, I'm going to make $1 million. No doubt about it.
It's simple because once you're invested for the $5 and you have your ostrich, right? Your ostrich is then laying eggs. Those eggs become other ostriches. You then sell those ostriches to 3 of your closest friends, who also then in turn sell them to 3 of their closest friends.
Freeze, tag out Beth. Oh, it's just not the same here at the Circle K.
You know, back in our day, you could take the carts freely down aisle 5 without getting stopped by an advertisement.
Oh, advertisements are everywhere, and not for good stuff like Surge. It's
Never.
for vapes and other tobacco adjacent products.
Did you know I was looking for cream the other day, and you know what I ended up buying?
What did you end up buying?
2 skateboard wheels, Dylan.
Man. All right. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, the next game we're going to play is Magazine Expert. So for that, I need Maddie Francis, Robin Hitchcock, and Beth Sanchez. Everybody else can mute your cameras. And you guys, during this whole scene, will just keep our cameras on. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you each magazines, and that will influence the questions that I have for you from our audience. So for Maddie, you are High Times. High Times. Robin Hitchcock, Martha Stewart magazine. Robin Hitchcock, Martha Stewart magazine. And for Beth Sanchez, apparently there's a magazine called Nickelodeon magazine. So it must be a children's magazine. So first, what I want to do, I want to meet you all. So we'll introduce yourselves. I'll start with me. Hello and welcome to I'm Robert Roundtree, and welcome to Robert's Roundtable. It's very early in the morning, but I have some folks here that I'm really excited for you all to meet, and I want them all to introduce themselves. You, sir, you seem to be very mellow. Tell us about yourself and who you are.
Yo, what's up? My name is Buddy Masterson, 3-time Best Bud Tender of the Year award winner. If you need something mellow, I've got you. If you need something to get you going, I've got you. Now, it depends on your state, but legalize it.
All right, nice. Hey, and oh, you youngster, you're pretty young for the show, but I think it's really great that you came and joined us. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Julie, and I am the youngest leader of this brand new band and storytelling show on this great channel here that was, my mommy says she remembers watching it when she was a kid, something called Nickelodeon. So I'm so excited about my new show.
Okay. And we had someone that we have another guest. Could someone hop on if that guest can't be here? Oh, yes. Oh, please introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, my name is Barta Muert.
Barta. Oh, that's a very pretty name. Is that German by any chance?
It sure is.
Oh, hi, Barta.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, that's so great. You know what? We have questions from our audience, but I think I'm going to start. And oh gosh, I see that Buddy's putting eye drops in, which is a good part of my question. We tape this show unfortunately at 7 a.m. So thank you for being here. But where would you normally be? Like, what should you be doing right now? Hey, Buddy.
What are you, a cop? No, I jest, surely. If it's me on a normal day, 7 a.m., I wake up, I smoke a ballski. I'll go ahead, whip up a couple of pancakes, and then another ballski. Quick nap right around noon. Head down to the skate shop, and that's where I chill.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, Julie, you might want to cover your ears for some of that. But Julie, where it's 7 a.m. Where? Oh, what?
You're very good.
Yeah. So where would you normally be this early in the morning, or where should you be?
Well, 7 o'clock. I don't have to go to school yet. So before I go to school, I get to watch some cartoons before my bus usually comes at 8. But this year, mommy has me, we're doing school online. So I get a little more cartoon time because I don't have to get a bus.
What's your favorite cartoon?
I love all of them. But lately I've been having some fun watching.
Who's that?
SpongeBob.
Oh, I bet. You know what? I bet Buddy likes SpongeBob too for some reason. Hey, Barta, how about you? What would you be doing typically? It actually, is it 7 a.m. in your country? I don't know what time it is there.
Well, you see, I'm a professional table organizer.
Table organizer with a team.
Normally, around this time, I would be, printing out the name cards.
Ooh.
Browsing the Amazon for certain cutlery.
So you're very, you seem very organized. I think that's great. Now, actually, I'm going to start with you because Sarah Morgan wants to know, what's a good first date? Barta, what's a good first date?
Well, first of all, you need to, if your closet's not organized, like you shouldn't be going on dates. You should just stay single. But if first of all, you should go down to a department store of some sort and look at organizational mechanics.
Yeah, because if your house isn't organized, how can your love life, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Precisely.
Hey, how about you, buddy? What is a good first date?
Good first date. So hear me out on this.
All right.
Chicky Tendos.
Okay.
Season 5, Parks and Rec on the big screen.
Uh-huh.
Little bit of D'Angelo on the Alexa.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, maybe a couple hits from the bar.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry you had to hear that. And let me get you to rephrase the question from you. What's a good what's a good play date? What makes a good play date for you?
I'm the youngest person who has their own show on Nickelodeon, and so
Ooh.
like a fun play date is when people come out, and then I have some kids that are guests on my show that I don't know, and I get to know them. And then I brought back, because my mom told me about this show called that they used to have, You Can't Do That on Television, and then when people say the words I don't know, they get slime spilled on them. So it's so much fun, and the ideal play date people are people that don't cry when they get slimed.
Hey, were you on iCarly?
What's that show? I didn't see that show.
Oh, okay. I watch a lot of that.
I have to ask my mommy if I can watch that.
Hey, so Colin White still wants to know if you owned a robot, what would you have it do? Julie, why don't you start?
A robot? That would be so cool. I would have it clean my room. I really don't like to clean my room,
Yeah.
but I'm not allowed. If I don't do my room and I don't get good grades, then I'm not allowed to have my show anymore. And
Ooh.
the robot though could only clean my room, because if they work on my grades, that would be cheating, and that's very bad.
Oh, that's really nice, buddy. How do you feel? What would you do if you had a robot?
If I had a robot? You mean when I have a robot? For sure, number 1, I teach him Kung Fu, and then we go on buddy cop adventures. Number 2, roll joints.
Oh, yeah, right. That would probably be a really good roller. Marta, what would you do if you had a robot?
Now, you might think I would say organization.
Yes, I would think that.
But that is such a human task. If I had a robot organize, for example, the sitting room, it may put the remotes in the incorrect order.
Oh, yeah.
So my actual decision would be cooking, of course, because anything can cook.
I can cook.
Wait, are you somebody different than the start of the show?
Oh, you silly man.
You know what, buddy?
No relation to Martha, of course.
Buddy, it's the same person. I think you had too much of the bowl. Man, actually, buddy, tell you what, we'll lead out with a question for you, and it's a doozy, so be ready. What, to you, is the meaning of life? Bev Conrique wants to know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like, do well enough here, so when you come back, you're like something even cooler. So like right now, I'm pretty cool, but like when I come back, I want to give enough here so my like aura is, orange, and then when that happens, I should be like a phoenix or something.
That sounds great. And sing. Wow, those are words to live by. Thank you very much. Hey, next game we're gonna play is called Six Pack, and for that I need Mike Madsen, and he's going to be playing with Colin White, or he's teamed up with Colin White. I need Robin Hitchcock. Is she back?
Back.
She's with Kevin Finch, and I need Maddie Francis again, and he's with Beverly. Bev, are you there? Okay. So what I'm going to do is each pair is going to get a suggestion, and you guys are going to have a regular scene. And if I pop on and I uncover my camera and I say switch, it will switch to the second group, but they must start their scene with the last line, exactly the last line that the other group said. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be covering our cameras. So the first group will be Mike Madsen, Colin White. By the way, all these suggestions came from Robin and Steve and family. So first one, Steve Gashalt, I asked him for a place. He said Carnegie Natural History Museum. Okay, so go ahead and cover your cameras. Robin and Kevin, let's see you guys. I asked for an activity for these two, and Renee Rabenwald gave me staring at something. Staring at something is her suggestion. So go ahead and cover. And let's see, Maddie and Bev. And I asked them, their child, baby Levi, gave me peekaboo. So your suggestion is peekaboo. Now I want each pair to come on and review their suggestions. Mike and Colin?
Carnegie Museum of Natural History.
Okay, Robin and Kevin?
Staring at something.
And Maddie and Bev?
Peekaboo.
Okay, Mike and Colin, your suggestion again, Carnegie Natural History Museum, and begin.
There,
So many.
there's too many.
Yeah. They should really pare it down a little.
Man, there's too many dinosaurs.
Way too many. Like I came here because I wanted to see dinosaurs, but like I didn't want to see like too many dinosaurs.
And it's like overwhelming, like, whoa.
Yeah, like whoa, dinosaurs.
Switch!
Like, whoa.
Dinosaurs?
I mean, I thought that maybe going to Jurassic World was a bad idea.
Hey, they've had so many tries. It's got to be great this time.
You know what? That is exactly the right attitude. Like, you know, it's like Russian roulette and the bullet already came out of the chamber. So we are cool here.
What are the odds that there are multiple bullets in those chambers? None.
None. No way. We will be fine.
Does that glass look, I don't want to say cracked, but
maybe that's the style now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
safety
the style.
Maybe that's the style now. Like maybe babies just like look like they're doing yoga all the time. Babe, I really don't know. I mean, did we break our baby's leg by accident?
Julie, I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Okay.
I knew we were too young to be parents.
Oh, I said that from the beginning. Remember, I had the whole pledge thing. You said it was silly.
Yes. Okay, but
Quit!
I had the whole pledge thing. You said it was silly.
Did. We did pledge when we entered this museum to like not take out the dinosaur bones, but we totally did.
Yeah, I mean, my hatchback is full of some Stegosaurus femurs right now.
Oh yeah, they can't hold any more of those femurs.
They can't. And maybe if we take enough femurs, there'll be less dang dinosaurs in this place. Am I right?
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
Switch.
That's the whole point, right? It's a vacation.
Look, I think that it's important
Mm,
that we give places second chances.
right.
Tough.
Who among us has not created a large-scale disaster at a family resort?
I mean,
Who among us has not created a large-scale disaster at a family resort? I ask you, Sandals, Jamaica, lost our child Bartholomew, and we ask you now to help us find him. Us, the Johansson family, on both knees.
Please, we need so much help.
Switch.
Please, we need someone to help. Like we got all these dinosaur bones.
Yeah, we need to start nabbing the big mammals.
Oh yeah, for sure. The ones with tusks.
Yeah, tusks, like the
Yeah.
big moose, aurochs.
Switch.
the big moose, aurochs.
You know,
But it was my fault. It was
I
my
thought-
fault.
pivoting to mammals was going to make us safer, but at least we got away from it all.
Switch.
I appear to have not heard what you said last because our connection is breaking. But I want to make this marriage work, okay?
Switch.
I just want this marriage to work, okay?
Switch.
Just
I
want
just want this
marriage.
marriage to work.
And scene. Oh, Bev, I love that you didn't hear it and you just kept going. That's it's so wonderful. Hey, so-
Wi-Fi.
The next game we're going to play is Oscar-winning moment, and for that, I need Beth Getches, Minnie McHale, and Sarah Morgan. So they're going to be doing a normal scene, and every now and then, I'm going to rudely interrupt them and say, "This is your Oscar-winning moment." What they have to do at that point is I will pick one of them. We'll probably go through all three of them. Everyone else will cover their cameras, and the person steps out and has this soliloquy from the depths of their character that talks about some deep emotional feeling they have, and they're really trying to win the Academy Award. That's really the whole point. So, but I asked, how do you know each other? And I have you're all three, or at least this is the suggestion, movie extras. Thank you, Kate Miller and Luke Lasky. Movie extras, and begin.
So you done this like a bunch, huh? Oh, you're new. I can tell.
Look at that newbie face.
Hi,
know what?
sorry I'm late.
Nobody cares.
Oh,
We really don't.
No.
Rosie, remember last time there was a new person?
I almost forgot. You just reminded me.
You are in for it, honey.
you ladies sure seem like you've been doing this a long time. Are you like the stars or something?
There is an echelon here. You should know about it.
Oh, okay.
Sharon has been here the longest. She is the queen bee. She is next in line to move from extra to SAG card speaker.
That's right.
Whoa.
Been here.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, maybe one day you can be a SAG card reader if you try hard enough.
Sarah, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
You know, it all started because I just had to pay off some student debt, but once I got in the circuit, it was like, why am I going to go and be a lawyer? That's dumb. So I just kept on with the circuit, and next thing you know, I just kept moving up in the ranks from background actress to 1 line to 3 lines to I don't want to tell you about what happens in the trailers. 'Cause me too.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow, you're really impressive.
I know.
Wha-
Hey, Rosie,
Yeah.
maybe you should tell our little friend here what's expected of her next.
Okay. First off, I don't know your name and you're never going to tell. Okay? Somebody will ask your name when they want to know. So that's how it goes. You don't say anything, you don't do anything until somebody asks you. The less you stand out and the more you blend in, the better. And one day you'll get noticed. I mean, one day I was noticed.
Rosie, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
I was just at the fruit table. It was great. They had melon, like 3 kinds of melon. And I was looking at that melon and I was thinking, there's 3 kinds of melon, but there's only one of me. And wouldn't you know, at that very moment, I consider myself an individual, that the showrunner tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey. And I said, what? And he said, I need you to stand in this spot and put your arms in the air and do a body double for this cactus. And I said, okay. This is my big shot.
Whoa.
Oh,
I love Cacti. That's so impressive.
It was 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago?
Time flies. Time flies.
Hey, extra. Rosie got me hungry for melon. Can you go get me some from the craft table?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. You have like preferences, like a honeydew or like
melon.
Just like melon, like whatever they have. Oh, okay.
New extra.
Beth, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
I'm just gonna walk over to that table and there it is, a cantaloupe, or do I grab the honeydew or the watermelon? I gotta pick one of them to make sure that I'm okay right here because they're above me and I'm not even allowed to say my name. I get this one and I get this one and I'm coming back and one day you're all gonna know my name. You're gonna know that it's Jessica and that it's gonna be credited on an IMDb and it's gonna be something.
Wow. Hey, and scene. So fun. Hey, let's bring out all the special guests and the lucky draws from this section because we're at our final game, which is called Sex With Me. So what we're going to do is we're going to be covering our cameras, but I will read off some suggestions from the audience and the player will come on, unmute or uncover their camera and come on and say how that item is like sex with them. So if I said banana and I uncover and said sex with me is like a banana, it's very appealing. So, and hopefully they will be funnier than that. But the first suggestion I have is an occupation you wanted to be when you were a kid. And I got a doctor. Thank you, Bev. It's a doctor.
Sex with me is like a doctor. Say ah and put it in your mouth.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a doctor. It's very sterile.
Sex
He's
with
like a
me is
doctor.
like a doctor. It requires 8 years of schooling.
He's like a doctor. A little pinch and then you're done.
Sex with me is like a doctor. An apple in my A keeps me happy today.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
Sex with me is like a doctor. You're going to be wearing clothes with no back.
Nice. Okay, so I asked for an occupation primarily indoors. I got, thank you, Colin White. I got fast food worker.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. It's greasy and it's hot and it's steamy and it goes on forever and ever.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. It's supersized.
So
So with me is like a fast food worker. You're gonna make some requests. I'll probably hit like maybe 80% of them, and you'll still be kind of okay with it.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. $15 an hour.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. I'll only work as hard as it'll keep me from getting kicked out.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. Essential.
Sex with me is like a fast food worker. It's a Whopper with cheese.
hey, so I asked for an occupation primarily outdoors. And thank you, Jeremiah Ian. He gave me firefighter.
Sex with me is like a firefighter. There's a big hose.
Kyle.
Sex with me is like a firefighter. I only show up for gender reveal parties.
Oh. Sex with me is like a firefighter. Hot.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like a firefighter, mostly volunteer.
Sex with me is like a firefighter. You gotta axe first.
Oh no.
Sex with me is like a firefighter. You go down the pole.
Let's end it there. Scene.
Robin wins.
Oh, Robin wins for sure. Hey, let's bring out all the lucky draws. Thank you so much, lucky draws. And so please go back to the Zoom audience. We're going to pull 5 more names, and you stay on, special guest. And those 5 people, when you hear your name, please unmute your camera, and we can see your lovely, talented faces. And then we'll start the long form set. So the 5 remaining people are Luke Lasky, Matt Grant,
Woo! Woo-hoo!
Christina Powers,
Yay!
Jen Streeter,
Woo-hoo!
Kate Miller.
Yay!
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get a suggestion, and we're gonna start a long form set. So let's go. Let's start. When I have to get the suggestion, I want to start with Beth and Christina. So lucky draw starts with L and D, and I asked what is another phrase which starts with L and D, and Matt Grant gave me lucid dreams.
Ooh.
Lucid dreams, and begin.
You don't want to hear about it.
No. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, it was me, but I was naked, and there was a giant dragon. But the dragon had the face of our third grade teacher. Yeah. What do you think it means?
Was the dragon naked?
No, the dragon had a t-shirt on.
Oh, like
pantsless though.
Pants like Winnie the Poohing? Okay.
Yeah.
Carol, I guess like maybe you should have gone on that Tinder date.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's been a long time if I'm having these kinds of dreams.
Yeah, like if you're already like, I don't know, like maybe it's like representing like how scared you are about like life changes.
Tag out, Beth. I'm really glad you agreed to this date. I've been really looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it too.
Yeah. So don't you find this place very abstract? You know, like I just love like these little like sort of like dragon heads that sort of just poke out of the wall randomly. You know? I also just sort of like how I just have this third random hand that comes out of my leg. So It's very appropriate. It's good. It's convenient for eating.
Okay, I can take control of this. I can take control of this. You are not my third grade teacher. You are not my third grade teacher.
Oh, by the way, your math homework is due this Friday.
Sweet.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I am
What?
so happy that we have all got back together. This, you know, like college never ends in our hearts, right?
Oh, let's go, Pat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sutherland Hall forever.
I know. What a delight.
Yeah.
Oh, remember going to Jock's and eating grilled cheese sandwiches?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I still eat nothing but grilled cheese here. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like
Laura,
pie.
you're not getting a well-balanced diet if you only eat grilled cheese. Like we could get away with that when we were 18, but that's not how it works in your 30s.
Oh no, I feel like garbage now. Yeah, I don't know how to make anything else.
I stole a car.
Oh.
What?
Well, there was such limited parties.
Sweet. Borkowski, Johansson,
Yeah. Yeah, Tom.
Danielson.
Yo. Yo.
It's pretty simple. The target, the Earl of Sandwich. The plan, convince them to call it a hero instead of a hoagie.
Oh. This has been on your list for some time, Tompkins. This is your Moby Dick.
This is my white whale. I've been saying it, Johansson, since the day we've met.
Tompkins, I'm going to speak up and I'm going to speak candidly.
As I've always said,
speak up for us.
I don't know
candidly for us.
I don't know that we should go on this mission. This is a personal vendetta he has with the Earl of Sandwich, and I think he's making us take the fall for it.
Look, I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna stick with the captain on this one. The Earl of Sandwich. Look, I don't like his shoes, so I'm with the captain on this.
Great.
I'm going to
Sorry.
speak predictably, and
I appreciate that. Please do so.
I'm going to side against the captain here.
Yeah.
I think
That would
this
be
is his
that's
thing.
predictable. Yes, thank you for
Yeah.
speaking predictably. First and foremost, I like that our Inception team is a democracy. Yeah. You know, when we first all agreed that we were going to go into people's dreams, we said first and foremost, everything needs to be voted on, because while I am the captain, we are a team, and I am only as strong as our weakest player. So I feel that we are all strong in this aspect.
I'm the weakest one, though.
That's obvious.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Very obvious.
I mean, we weren't going to say it.
It's okay though.
It's predictable. It's my thing.
I mean, did you see what happened the last time we were in the Duke of Soups?
Oh God.
I mean, what? They're all chowders now, right?
Oh no! I'm waking up! Ah!
Oh God. Oh God. If he goes, we all go.
Oh.
Damn it.
He went. That was unpredictable.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Be gone. Do you leave?
The
Robert?
mailman.
Huh?
The mailman?
Yes. His name's Robert, but yes.
Robert? I've been calling him Richard.
Oh no! Do I have the wrong name?
Oh my
no.
gosh! I don't. I have no. Is there some kind of way to look up your mailman?
No, I don't know. I could call the post office.
Yes. Let's call the post office. We'll say that we want to give him a tip because the postal service is going through it right now. And yeah, but he's gone. He is gone, to answer your question.
Okay, good. No, we've been we're both so lonely and bored, and we just keep having these conversations, and then I make him late for the rest of his route, and now I think he's kind of.
You are the one slowing down the mail?
Yes. I've been so lonely, so I just I ask him how his parents are and like what his dog's up to, and we just end up talking for like 3 hours. And I know down the street where you are, it feels like you're waiting forever, but I'm so lonely, and
people get their prescriptions through the mail.
Oh, they're not gonna miss it by 3 hours. It's fine.
You don't know when people need their heart pills.
I guess that's true. Some people are on a very strict schedule.
But you need your heart pills, which is a romance with the mailman.
I don't.
Please take out Robin. So, hello again.
Hi, mailman. Thank you. So it's funny. My neighbor came up and we were like talking, across the fence the other day, and we got into an argument over your name, but like I knew it. I totally knew it.
He spent 3 hours talking to me, so
Yeah.
I got another 3.
Yeah, she thought it was, I think, Richard is what she said, I think.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Freeze, tag out Kate. Robert, hello. Thank you. Robert? Yes, hi, Mr. Mailman, Robert.
What?
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you go by Bob? Bobby? Robbie. Roberto.
Oh, close.
Richard.
Yes.
Oh, hi. Listen, my mother-in-law sent me a package and I haven't seen it yet. Where could that possibly be? It's perishable.
I've been so backlogged lately, and
Yeah, they took out
busy
the
and-
mail sorting machines, and I think that they put them in Karen's house next door, huh?
I mean, I can't implement what the big brass carries out. I just pick out the letters, but
Her favorite flower is a Gerbera daisy.
Gerbera daisy.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's her favorite flower. Why don't you get her some? Her favorite color is yellow. I wish you all the best.
Okay.
Just to confirm, your name is Richard, right?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, I didn't know if I should have told her that was my name.
Do you have a different
Tag out Luke. What'd you get out of him?
Not a lot. Okay. So turns out that it's really just one horny mailman slowing down the mail. Yeah. And
Whoa.
my horny neighbor, they're just doing flirting. They don't even know each other's names.
Oh my gosh. That
Anyway.
sounds in our neighborhood?
Yeah.
Despicable.
I know that I promised the FedEx guys better intel.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, I just got the mailman just gave me these little cheesecake slices. I mean, he said they're perishable, so I needed.
What
to
a
have-
pervert.
Okay, cheesecakes were they blueberry lemon?
Yes. Oh my God, they are so delicious. He said it was a present for me because I've just been having a tough time lately. So they're so amazing. Would you want to try one?
Yes, I would love to try one.
One of your own cheesecakes.
What?
My
Oh yeah.
mother-in-law made these. My mother-in-law made this cheesecake and it was sent to me. And Richard, if that is his name, I'm not sure, gave it to you. Because our civic institutions are breaking down.
Oh, I thought he was just being nice, and they made me really happy and I needed it.
Well, I just want you to be happy, but I also want the mail to work. It's in the Constitution.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So listen, if I hand letter every single one of these invitations for you, it's going to cost you $5,000. Okay? It's like,
Honey, did you get the invitations yet?
I'm working on it, honey. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
She's the best. You have to get them all hand lettered.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Say, you know, I know we were planning on a honeymoon to Paris, but I was thinking, what about if we did it at Kennywood? Wouldn't Kennywood be nice? Get some pierogies, ride the new Steeler roller coaster.
Yeah,
tag out Beth. Right. And she called me and told me that the lettering is good, but she also wants embossed envelopes. That's another $5,000 because I make my own embossers and I make them with platinum. Okay. I think nothing is the limit for her. She's delightful.
Yeah, she's really great. I'm so glad I love her so much.
I'm so glad you love her so much too.
Well, I guess
Johansson, Dabrowski.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this. Oh, sorry.
That's predictable.
Yep.
That's predictable.
Guys, so sorry, it's come to my attention that the neighborhood thinks that this is a sex thing. Yeah, I got a whole cease and desist letter. I don't know if somebody's like going around and saying that, because I think we can all agree that this definitely is not a sex thing, right?
You might have seen this coming, but I kind of thought it was.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, I didn't know.
You know,
myself.
hold on. I didn't think it was a sex thing, but I mean, now that someone brought it up, it kind of is. Yeah. I think it's a sex thing.
I think it is. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. I've never been involved in anything like that.
All right. This is it.
Yeah.
About to get on the plane and we're about to go on our very first vacation.
I'm really happy that we're doing this. I'm really glad that I have my best friends with me. My first time going to Canada.
Yeah. Everybody have their passports because we need our passports to go there now.
Yeah. I've got a passport. I'm like a real international person.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll stamp it if we ask them really nicely.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
look at my picture.
Oh my gosh, you look like a secret agent.
I've never seen one that good.
Okay, look at my
Never.
picture. I look like I just got electrocuted.
No, it's not that bad.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no. Oh, guys. Come on.
Yes, can I see yours? Can I see yours?
Dragon?
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
You're a dragon in photographs. You're a dragon when you're photographed.
They made me take off my people suit for the passport picture.
Sweet. Maddie, call back in, Maddie. So I hear you have been interfering with the dreamscape with my Morpheus's work.
At this point, I'm not quite sure what we're doing.
Scene. All right. Hey, everybody come back on. Thank you so much. I want to thanks to the lucky draws. That was a real fun set. So all you lucky draws kind of go back in the Zoom audience. And we are going to have our third set, which is very exciting. It's our special guest from Zero Suit. They are going to entertain us with their style of long form. And I asked for a suggestion, and Pamela Voorhees gave me Soup Kitchen. So your suggestion is Soup Kitchen.
Yeah.
I think it needs some like celery salt.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right. It's just that I don't think that just because people are coming to a soup kitchen that they don't deserve high quality soups. Okay? We are not going to cut any corners for these people just because they're in need.
Yeah. I need some constructive criticism.
Okay.
Because the homeless, I mean, like, Bill yesterday told me that the celery soup sucked shit.
Oh my gosh. Bill has the most refined palate of any of our clients. We got to fix this. This is unacceptable. All right. People come to this soup kitchen expecting a certain level of refined taste. And I cannot be the leader of a soup kitchen serving substandard soups. Tell me, when you sliced the celery, did you go against the grain? Celery has grain. Did you know that? Celery has a grain.
No, I didn't know that.
Lori?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I tried to rearrange all the cabinets for you, and I tried to put everything in order the way you like it, but it was a disaster.
I can see that. Yeah. Listen, when people come to this storage unit, they are expecting a certain level of quality. They're not just putting away things they don't want, okay? They're rehoming some of their possessions.
I understand it's messy, it's undignified, and
yes.
I don't think I'm cut out for this job, Dory.
Okay, Monica.
I want to be
Monica,
an artist.
We are not quitters. We are not quitters here. Okay?
I need to express myself with like chaos and confetti, or I just want to do art.
All right, how about this? Mary Stevenson died last week. Her heirs are in Sweden. They're not coming back anytime soon. Unit 115, it's yours to use this. What do you all call it? An installation. That's your installation, okay?
Oh, Dory, you would do that for me.
I am allowing you to do it, is what is happening. But I'm going to need you to reach a higher standard of box stacking.
I will do my best.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was Mary's apartment. I get the wrong number.
It's Mary's. It is Mary's apartment. I just have. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Well, sorry for not formally introducing myself.
Quite all right.
It's been a long day, but I
have
am
a very official suit on.
Thank you. I am the Lord Stanley Obrick, Duke of Wellington.
The Lord Stanley Ubrick, Lord of Wellington.
Duke of Ellington, you say. But no, it's okay. Common mistake comes.
I have only just read about you in this space, and I was never in a million years. Listen, I never pictured you looking like this. I thought you'd have a mustache and mutton chops and.
Listen, can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
The camera adds 10,000 hairs. Am I right?
At least.
Anytime you photograph me, it's going to look like I have a mustache, but it's just the lighting, I promise you.
Oh.
Anyway, so you're in my best friend's apartment.
Well, please come in.
Well, thank you.
Please come in. Make yourself at home. How do you like it?
Oh, well, this is quite divine.
It's complete and utter chaos, but there's a beauty to it, wouldn't you say?
It's a lot of dead raccoons.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Quite a few.
I don't hate it, but I gotta be honest, I don't love it either.
Well, perhaps you'd like to spend, well, how about this? How about
Hey?
if I take your hat?
Well, oh my.
How about if I take it and I hang it upon this raccoon in particular? Because
Well-
he's kind of distinguished. Now what's your take?
Well, now I would say that's the most dashing raccoon this side of Nottingham. Ah, oh.
Thanks for hiring me as your personal cook, Mr. Wellington, Duke of.
Sure thing,
Sir.
Spud. You come highly recommended.
Yeah. I'm so glad to practice my craft. Say that.
Well, certainly, in my castle, you will get plenty of opportunity to do that. You see, as a duke, I demand nothing but utter perfection, and in my eyes, that is 60 cheeseburgers every hour on the hour, displayed in a glass menagerie.
Oh, okay.
How are things in your castle?
Well, he's mainly looking for grilled meats, and I'm a soup kind of guy.
I'm so glad you're back. I know that I've always given you a hard time about complexifying the flavor profiles. I know we had that big, blow up about the celery grain, but you're irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable.
Thank you, Dory. It's so good to hear that. And what? You don't like the tarragon?
All right, we need to talk about your tarragon issues. Tarragon, really? You
Okay.
think people want to dive into a bowl of licorice?
Okay, it's a bit strong, but that really sets off the asparagus.
Just because people are in need does not mean that they like licorice.
I'm trying to do jazz here. These people coming from the streets, they've had fast food, the trash.
You
all
don't
these
know
things.
their lives. You do not know their lives, but I know their mouths.
Dory, thank you so much for coming to my art opening.
This is lovely.
Isn't it? I mean, it started with the storage unit, of course, but when I was able to expand it into this whole warehouse.
I feel like I maybe enabled you.
Well, I'm sure you did. I mean, I thank you, absolutely. I mean, otherwise I'd just be stacking boxes and stressing out over,
Are those pigeon bones?
Yes. And they're not even arranged in any real pattern.
Monica, you have to release me.
Come on, please. You just have to stand here and hold this raccoon with the hat. It's like this is your baby. It's your baby.
It's not my baby. I am a duke. There will be people that will come for you, Monica. This is insane. You're being an insane person.
I'm being me, and this is my work, and you are part of it. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I would have never, I don't know if I would have had the courage to step outside of that storage unit. You're the spark of my idea.
Well, had I known that spark would kindle the fires of a plan that involved me getting stuck in a plexiglass cabinet in a warehouse in the downtown district of South Sacramento, I would never have agreed.
Okay, say that one more time. I'll record it and play it while you're in the case when people come.
Monica, no!
I thought that since you were trapped in the, case and whatnot, this would be a perfect time to debut my new soup. And I took your notes. You're gonna love it. Just how am I gonna
insert it into the funnel?
Okay.
It's got a thickness.
You see all? This means something. It means something.
What does it mean? Because it makes me upset.
That's exactly what it's supposed to do.
I'm regretting every choice I've made that led me here.
Every well-intentioned and thought-out choice and everything needed in its place, and
maybe tarragon is good.
It's delightful.
Oh, all right.
Monica, I finished your order of cheeseburger soup.
Oh, same. All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you, Zero Suit. And I want every lucky draw to come back. Everyone turn on your cameras.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for the show. And hey, thank you all at home for joining us. And remember to click the donate button below the video to help support Arcade Comedy Theater. Thank you so much. And look for arcadecomedytheater.com. There's more shows. There's classes. You could come out and visit us and take a class. So that'd be great. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.
All right.